everybody, James Akers here, the tie guy. Today we're going to be tying a very classic looking Giorgio Armani tie. It's a brand new tie, haven't ever tied it before, just got it in actually a couple of days ago. I'm always getting new ties in because I have an addiction, and that's why my friends call me the tie guy. Anyway, it's a very classy Giorgio Armani, just nice diagonal stripes. To me, this is the quintessential tie. You know, the classic tie is, it's a good width, has diagonal stripes going down it, a couple of different colors. That's like the perfect classic tie to me. But to just go over this tie with you real quick, it is made by Giorgio Armani. It is gray, and it's got various shades of gray. It's got a very light gray diagonal stripe with a really deep gray separating a couple of them, and then almost a black, a really, really deep gray, then a dark gray, and then like an off-white or a cream. And we're going to be pairing that today. Today we're going really full on luxury, I guess. We're going Giorgio Armani tie, we're going Zegna shirts, Hermes belt, Christian Louboutin shoes. I'll go over the look with you here at the end of the video. But I decided with this classic tie, let's just really dress it up. I got some Zoom calls today, no in-person meetings, so no one's going to see my belt or my shoes. But I'm going to feel like $1 million while I'm doing those calls today. So let's do the review real quick. This is a very thin tie. It's a very thin Giorgio Armani tie. You know, Giorgio Armani has a great name, very popular designer. When people think men's fashion, a lot of people think Giorgio Armani. I do complete, brutally honest reviews here. So as far as the quality of the tie, I just don't think Giorgio Armani ties hold up on the quality scale to a Zegna or an Hermes or Isaia or anything else in that same price range. In my personal opinion, and I have a lot of ties, and I know a lot about ties. In my personal opinion, they're using their name to sell their ties, not as much the quality. Whereas someone like a Zegna is lesser known, but makes just a super high quality product right in that same $200 price range. So it just has it almost feels like, I mean, it's a silk tie. It's 100% silk. It's made in Italy. The silk lays good, but it feels kind of papery, has almost a papery feel, but it's a great looking tie. So let's tie it up and let's see how it comes together. So if you're a Giorgio Armani fan, I hope it don't offend you. I'm just being completely honest here when you compare the ties. With this being a very thin silk material, I'm not going to need as much for what I call my spot. So I'm thinking it's probably going to be right around here, whereas a thicker tie would be down this way. You know, so probably I'm thinking right around here. So let's tie this up and see how it comes together. We take the long part of the tie over top, underneath, up and through. Then we come around behind, holding everything nice and tight, up over and through. Now we're going to just make sure our triangle's coming together really good, which it is. Then we take the long part of the tie over the top or over the front, back in behind, up and through. And then we're going to push it down through that little pocket we just created. Hold the top of the pocket, pull the tie down through. Now here's where the magic happens. We take and tuck everything down, hold onto the knot and pull on the long part of the tie. Look how nice and tight that triangle comes. Then we hold the knot and pull the short part of the tie, or the thin part of the tie. And that brings it up to our neck. And then we want to check for our distance. We want our length. We want the tip of the tie, this part right here, to be between the top and the bottom of the belt buckle. This is coming about halfway down. It's absolutely perfect. Let's pull the collar down. Let's tidy the whole thing up and see how this outfit starts coming together here. I don't want any gap right here, so I'm going to just kind of tighten and pull as I go. And I want this to be symmetrical. I want everything to be centered. It's hard to do because I'm using a little LCD screen on my camera here. One other thing I'd say about Giorgio Armani ties, negative. Okay, positive are classy. The Giorgio Armani looks, I don't see anything out of the classic. Every Giorgio Armani tie I have, I've got probably 5 of them. They're all very classy looking, but the silk's not really long. So even though it's a thin tie and it ties a really tight knot, when you tie a full Windsor like I tie, which I think is the quintessential knot, if you turn this around, you'll notice that the back of the tie does not reach the keeper, which is the tag in this case. It just doesn't reach. So Giorgio Armani, make your ties a little bit longer, a little bit higher quality silk, and I'll become a fan of yours because I love the designs. Okay, everything's coming together really, really nicely. Let's put it together. The look's going to start scrolling across the bottom of your screen, but we're going to go through it with you right now. Again, we're going more of a luxury look today, very classic look. We have an Ermenegildo Zegna suit. This is charcoal gray, has a little bit of striping built into the background. We have an Hermenegildo Zegna shirt. It's a white shirt, slight pink hue. We have a Giorgio Armani very classic gray diagonal striped tie. We're pairing that today with a black Hermes belt that has some white stitching on both sides and a pair of black Christian Louboutin Oxfords. On my Instagram, Tie Guy James Akers, you'll see close-ups of the belt and the shoes together. You'll see close-ups of the tie, selfies of me with the outfit, the whole outfit staged, as well as close-ups of the knot. So you can see how nice the knot did come together. So even though I kind of gave a negative review there, it tied a really nice knot, and the tie tied absolutely great. But just a little bit of an odd feel. But anyway, I hope you enjoy my videos. I hope they help you as I try to teach men how to dress for success and to dress more professional. I am ready for work.